Okay, I'm playing Pathetique, Movement 1 by Beethoven.
All right, and that was Mr. Nicholas Swan playing Pathétique's first movement from Beethoven's Pathétiques. Very nice. All right, we'll have to have virtual collapse on that. I'm going to open up the polls for you guys. Relaunch the poll. There you go. Nicholas is hiding because he's like secretly saying, I'm going to do the poll right now. Give myself a better score. Look at all those dragons he's got. All those dragons. There's an ice dragon. There's a sand dragon. There's a fire dragon.
Right. I've read that before.
I know. That's what you were telling me about. I remember that. All right. Mr. Matthew Matt wants to talk first.
Okay, so I think he had good articulation and dynamics, except for I think he was a bit top heavy, and I think he had good character.
Okay. I'm not going to voice my opinion yet, but let's hear what other people say first.
I liked your character. I liked your articulation. I think your dynamics were good. Although I don't know what forte piano and sforzando piano is, but I liked your turns, and but I felt the body movement was a little repetitive.
Great. You guys are starting to get there. You always do this. All of you guys start to get around the right things just about every single time. It's a very useful team.
Okay. So I agree with Matt, but I think the body movement was sort of like overdone-ish. There was just a lot. And the dynamics were pretty good, but sometimes the piano was too loud, so like top heavy. And it was pretty good overall. It was very interesting.
Great, thank you. All right, so yeah, Nicholas, we already had a conversation about this the other day. I already told you that people are going to tell you that you're playing as top heavy, and I felt that same way. So you guys are all hitting it right on that. And I also think that your movement is getting way, way better at every performance, but it's still slightly excessive. So I also told you that the other day. Move with purpose, move with very clear meaning. Good, Allison?
Some of your body movement was unnecessary. You had good character and your dynamics were top heavy.
There you go. All three of those, and I know that Allison didn't just write that down now. She had the same. So she had the same exact thing that everyone else had, Nicholas. She said, character was great. I agree. Character was fantastic. Dynamics are top heavy. Movement is slightly unnecessary. So that's really, this is what I love about this class, guys. When you are able to target the students one thing that everyone is seeing, it's really, really valuable to that student because then they can know, oh, I need to work on those 2 or 3 things. And then that's the one thing I'm doing really well. Looking at the poll, dynamics turned out to be pretty good. You got 5 people of the 7 people. Articulation was also pretty good. It's a pretty solid score. It's probably around 4, 4.1, 4.2 maybe. Balance is just below 4, probably 3.7. Phrasing, again, about 3.7. And movement seems to be about 3.7. So those last 3, balance, phrasing, and movement seem to be the areas that you're going to want to focus on improving, as well as some of the qualitative feedback that people gave you about dynamics being top heavy. I agree with that.